So the Logan County cops are here, guys. I'm going to talk to them for a few minutes. I want to give them all the details about what's happening and everything. Friday afternoon, and then he pulls a pistol on me. So now I'm gonna stop this, and I'm gonna show you the clip of him pulling the pistol. How's it going, everybody? First, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching this video. And what I'm gonna be doing basically is showing you a step-by-step walkthrough of what happened on this day back in March, I believe it was. Was it March? Yeah. Back in March. Absolutely ridiculous. But I am going to be showing you step by step of what happened. I would also like to say that these are not going to be edited clips. I mean, they are edited in a means of they were just all single clips and put together. But there's been nothing cut out and removed in edit. If there goes from a scene to a transition, that was just the end of said clip. Because that's just the way we film. When we film our videos, we don't just set, record, and play out the whole entire day and have 72,000 hours worth of footage. We play it, we clip it, we cut it, and move on to the next one. So let's roll it in. Let's see this rock. It seems like we got a driver who lives in the area, and he says, well, if I get stuck, you have to pay to tow me out. So it looks like they've been in this area before, so we'll find out. Now I want to interject real quick before we go any further. That was not a civil conversation between me and the driver. There were quite a few F-bombs being dropped on his part, telling me that if he was effing stuck in my effing field, that I would be paying for the effing tow. And after about 2 rounds of that, I said that I had a effing driveway and that he wouldn't get effing stuck. So he told me he'd been on the property prior already, and that's why I made that comment right there. We also had a brief conversation about where the load of rock was actually going, and that he was going to be trailering this load of rock out and not just dumped in one spot. First load of rock on Dreamers Valley. This load of rock here is going to get us set up. Don't forget, guys, we are going to be going right here on top of this hill. This is where we're going to get it dropped in. And he is worried about getting stuck right here. Yeah. Don't go no further. Don't go no further. Whew, he had me nervous there. There you go. So exciting. Let's sing. Man, look at all that rock. Now, as you guys can see in that clip, I did run up close to the truck to make sure he didn't go any further up, because you remember a long time ago, Uncle David from Come On Homesteading and a few other people had gotten stuck right there in that area. So I didn't want him to proceed any further. Luckily, he stopped. I backed him on up where the load was going to be dropped and then was supposed to be trailered on. But as you can see, the load was just dumped right there. From there, I ended that clip and I walked up to the truck asking him why he just decided to dump it all in one spot. He got loud with me at that point and told me that I was lucky he even dumped the load at all. And, well, it got back and forth from there, and then this happened. Listen, it don't matter. We paid for this rock. Listen, you're good. You're all on camera. You didn't have to be rude for us. But look, you didn't have to be rude to us. You're on camera. You pulled a gun on me? I'm calling 911. Now, obviously, I slowed this down and brightened the screen up a little more so that you can see the gun a lot clearer. In the video itself, it is a little dark when I was filming, but obviously, look, you can see it clear as day. Holy crap. Holy crap. Can you believe it? I told you guys, I told you from the very beginning, I was not provoking him whatsoever. I never was getting, I had never gotten violent with him. I never got any kind of, there was no reason for him to pull a pistol. Now, I was very aggravated, and I was telling him that he did not have to be rude to me because he was being very rude, telling me that he didn't even need to bring this load of rocks so late on a Friday afternoon, and that his wife and father-in-law owned Master Maid, and that he didn't have to even be there. And that's when I told him that, you know, we paid for this rock to be delivered, and that he needed to do his duties. Regardless of anything else, a camera is no excuse to make you pull a weapon, especially a gun, out on a customer. You are up in a giant truck. It's a giant rock truck. I mean, he's bigger than me. Look how I'm 127 pounds soaking wet. I don't look very threatening, and especially from down on the ground holding a camera, not very threatening. You roll this one more time and you tell me if this really justified this. Listen, it don't matter. We paid for this rock. Listen, you're good. You're all on camera. You didn't have to be rude for us. But look, you didn't have to be rude to us. You're on camera. You pulled a gun on me? I'm calling 911. I'd also like to point out that we have had several companies do work for us, and we have filmed them all with no problem whatsoever. We've even been places and we've been asked not to film, and we don't. I was never asked not to film. I was never rude to him in any kind of way, except in the very beginning when he was cussing me out about telling me about getting stuck. I can't imagine what must have been going on for him to want to pull a weapon on me. In court, his testimony was that he pulled the weapon just to shut me up, basically. Just to let me know that if I was to get aggressive, that he had a gun. And, well, I guess that's why the verdict was guilty. But let's watch the rest of the clips. This is going to be the rest of the clips in order, all the way what happened, all the way up to the police encounter. Oh my God, I cannot believe this guy just pulled a pistol on me, guys. This Master Maid truck driver just pulled a gun on me, a firearm, his pistol. I got Serenity right here, Alyssa right here with us. I got my youngest daughter out here with us. I got my wife here in the car. This is absolutely unacceptable. Unacceptable. I have called 911, and I have also called Master Maid to let them know that their employee just pulled a pistol on me. This is, no, I draw the line right here. This is absolute bullshit. Absolute disgust. I am absolutely disgusted. This is unbelievable, guys. Not only did all this just happen and he pulled a pistol on me, but he didn't do his job right. Let me tell you what happened. The guy pulled up on the road when I was filming and stopped. So I went out there and I talked to him. As I walked up, he said, "Hey, if I get stuck out here in your field, you're gonna have to pay to pull me out." And I was like, "Okay, that ain't no problem. Come on, no big deal, you know?" And then like he was like, "You hear what I'm telling you? If I get stuck out there, you're paying to pull me out." And I was okay, let's roll. So I came down here real quick. I opened the fence down there. I opened the fence down here. He came in, guys. He came in. As you've seen, he came on in, and I was backing him up right there, and he started dumping, and he just dumped his whole load. Like, I was expecting him to pull up because he was supposed to trailer this and like trailer and spread this out a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. It's just a big pile of rock in the middle of it. This is insane. He was supposed to back up, like I did want it to be right there, but he was supposed to dump it and then pull forward and trailer it because this is the low spot. I can't believe this. This is absolutely, completely insane. I did call 911. They have sent a deputy out here. We are definitely filing a police report. We are definitely pressing charges. This guy has got to pay. He put my daughter's life at risk. I don't think so. I'm not even gonna film Lyssa. I'm not gonna show Serenity anymore on film, guys. They are absolutely distraught. They're very upset, in tears. There's no reason whatsoever. My daughter needed to go through this. My wife needed to go through this. What if that guy would have shot me right here in the middle of my field with my daughter and my wife watching, and then it would have been a dead body and a homicide? This is absolutely unacceptable. Is this the police? No? Man. So the Logan County cops are here, guys. I'm gonna talk to them for a few minutes. I wanna give them all the details about what's happening and everything. How's it going, sir?
How's it going?
What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Parr, Logan County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you so much.
Number's Logan 12.
Logan, so I didn't know if your body cameras was rolling. So okay, so I just wanted to record mine as well.
So what happened?
So this is what happened. I went and ordered a load of rock right here from Master Maid, right down the road. All right. Went in, paid for it, no big deal. They told me I would meet the driver here in time. So I came here and driver pulled up and he stopped me and said, hey, listen, if I get stuck out here in this field, you're gonna have to pay for it to pull me out. I said, not a big deal. So we're YouTubers. I hope you don't mind the camera. You know, this is just how we make our money, whatever. So anyway, so I'm filming him. All this is happening, and like he catches an attitude with me because I can understand he doesn't want to get stuck. It ain't a big deal. I said, listen, no problem. Come, I paid for this rock. Come and dump it off. So I come back across the field. I come and park over here. My wife and my daughter, my young daughter, 9 years old, down there. Anyway, we were parked up on the hill right there. So the truck company stops up there. I meet him right here. He comes in. I explain to him, I want, you know, to back up and we're going to trailer the rock out, whatever. He comes up, pulls out. I start filming everything. I get it in location. He just dumps all the rock in one spot, pulls up, and I'm still filming. And so like I stop it, started another clip, and I was like, hey, you know, you didn't have to be so rude or anything. You know, you told me you came here before. I just bought this property in December. So if you've been here before, I don't see no rock. And he said, no, I was the one who baled all the hay, whatever. I was like, either way, bro, you're being kind of rude and disrespectful. You're on the clock, you know what I'm saying? And he says something about the lady being his wife and his father-in-law and having to work on a Friday afternoon, and then he pulls a pistol on me. So now I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna show you the clip of him pulling the pistol. All right, guys, so I did just talk to Deputy Parr with the Logan County Sheriff's Office. We are going to be pressing charges on this guy. We're going to contact Master Maid. He's getting me a report to fill out right now. This is not generally something that I would do as far as calling the police and everything, but with him pulling the gun on me, with Lyssa and Serenity here, it's absolutely unacceptable. So we're going to fill this out. I'll update you guys in just a minute. I do want to point out that Lyssa and Serenity were in the car probably about 25 yards away from us. And in court, there were testimonies claiming to be that we were, you know, 50 yards, they were 50 yards away and even that. But even if they were 50 yards away from us, behind us at that angle, if you'll slow down the video, you'll see that we had a trailer attached to that car. Pause it and look what was on that trailer. Whole bunch of propane cylinders. So let's say that he pulled out the weapon to scare me, accidentally fired, missed me, missed the car, hit that trailer. Boom. It's a bomb, guys. I don't think so. But anyway, I told you guys that I would be sharing this footage, and I told you all along, all year long, that I did nothing to provoke this. It was taken to the court of law. Everything worked out in my favor, for what could be my favor. There was absolutely no evidence of me provoking him, of me being violent towards him, or anything. So for everybody saying that, you know, this company would have never done this, and these people would have never done this, and I must have had to done something for this guy to act this way. Well, a judge with the Logan County says that there was no reason. I did nothing wrong whatsoever, and that I was in all my legal rights to do everything I did. So I just want to point that out and just let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching this video. We love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Drifting Dreamers 5, if you are not already subscribed. We're going to carry on and keep on moving. This was not part of our dreams, but sometimes it's all a part of a life. We love you guys. Bye.